Okay, Taurus, May 14th to June 19th. Yeah. Like a bull in a china shop. Remember, if you're going to charge forward, you best know the full information before you do so. Sometimes we can use our horns before we use our head, our brain. Copper is good for grounding. Also, I'm getting the whole idea of police. If you're put in a situation where you get to make decisions for other people, remember you're doing it with the full information. Don't be a bully. Make sure you understand yourself. Make sure you're doing the work on yourself as well. Friday is coming up. I want to pull one of these cards first. I'm being pulled to do that. And I'm going to listen to that first. Whoa. King of Coins. You hold your monetary value above your own value. Make sure that doesn't come at a price, okay? You deserve. You've got like a whole, what do you call that? You've got, what do you call that? The top of a roof. Anyways, you've got the different plates on the top of a roof. They're green, meaning you have created out of your love for yourself, your love for what you do, you've created like a protective barrier over the roof of where you currently reside. So wherever you are is safe, and it's based off of your own self-love, which is a good thing. And that's probably how you ended up getting into the position that you are. Just make sure that you realize that's not all that there is to this reality. Okay? Emotions are important. Don't be a bully. You don't need to be a bully. And I'm not just saying that because the Taurus is a bull. I'm saying when you charge straight ahead of yourself and you're not paying attention to the more important things, like your own emotions and stuff like that, which is there to teach you certain lessons, you could miss some things. And you don't want to be knocked off your chair, right? You're cloaked in purple. So the fact that you are well aware of certain things, you see things in advance, has allowed you to work with your higher source, your higher powers, and it's allowed you to co-create and manifest your Friday. Manifest your reality. Something to do with Friday 2nd. Friday the 2nd, or two Fridays from now. Okay, I get a lot of masculine energy with this. You could be a woman in your masculine energy. A lot of them tend to be that way, and it's just something we learn. I'm playing with the book. Be aware. Partnerships, while others angry. Anyways. Okay, so even though we got the masculine energy, I'm going to ask to clear some way, make space, and share for the feminine energy that needs to come through for whatever messages need to come through at this time. Be respectful. If you're masculine and you're in your full masculine energy and you're not embodying any of the feminine, you got to be able to make some space for that as well, whether it be a partner of yours or it be within yourself, because we have masculine and feminine. And if you're mainly, like, let's say dominant in your masculine, excuse me, if you don't want me to speak, okay, so if you are a manly man or a woman that's in her masculine and there's very little balance, maybe you don't want to hear what another person has to say, but tough shit. Sometimes we need to be open to listening as well, and I myself need to take that into consideration when it comes to dealing with new people that come into my life. I need to be able to listen too. So I'm not just calling you out on your BS, I'm saying myself too. Sometimes you need to hear what you need to hear, whether or not you like it. If you're truly a religious person, you got to remember that just because there's a book and a doctrine does not mean you cannot form opinions for yourself. Does not mean that you cannot stand in your own energy. Okay? There's a little tiny red flags there. Make sure that we're not dismissing certain things. And you got 2 X's. It's a gift. Gifts. Anyways, okay. Female energy, you ready to come in now? Just one female goddess energy. What message do you have for the Taurus? The original Taurus. That's too many. Just to be fair, I'm going to put that back one at a time, please. Okay. This won't be the last reading for Taurus. 2 again. Fighting, fighting, fighting. For the masculine, don't fight. For the masculine, don't fight too hard against each other. That's, if this masculine's got you, or you've got people fighting over you, not the best choice. Death and magic. Please remember, this is number 38. 11, which is 2. Balance, okay? You got crows in the back there. One of them almost looks like half alive, half dead. Death and magic. Morrigan. She's holding a handful of magic. If you're masculine, you have women fighting over you. This could end poorly. However, if you're having assistance from specific women in your life that wish to help you, you've also got ladybugs there. So you got a bit of good luck on your side. But just remember, if you're playing around with death and magic, or you're sending out certain things, you don't want that coming back to affect you, right? And it looks like it already has. It looks like some people in your life have already been affected. If you're protected, knock on wood, eh? The moon there, only part of the moon showing. So we got some truth coming out. I'm hearing shut up. Wow. This is strong energy. Be careful, because, you know, everybody has free will, right? You can't go against somebody's free will. Let's say you want to be with somebody, or somebody wants to be with you, and either one of you are doing some stuff. Let's say spells and stuff. I personally don't dabble in that. If I'm going to do anything, it's for protection. I don't send nothing out. The only thing I would do is maybe a return to sender. And that's only if I'm being hit hard and I can't transmute it in a certain way, or I'm just fucking exhausted. Because I got people siphoning off me on a regular, and it's not cool, but what can you do? Knock on wood. Okay, again. This woman looks like at one point she was so pure and innocent, and she had to resort to some things that she's not so proud of. If you're a female and you're in a masculine energy, just be careful. You know, and money isn't everything. If money was gone, let's say the government's all decided to go to the trade, go back to trade and live as community, right? Because they said, oh, okay, enough, too many people are waking up, we can't fight this. Stock market crashes, and no such thing as the dollar anymore, no matter what, worldwide. There's no such thing as the dollar. Then what? Then what do you have? If you've based everything off of monetary value, and you've never put anything else, and you've just been doing death and magic spells to get what it is that you seek. I'm not saying that you do, because a lot of us have worked really hard for what we have, and we don't take from other people. We have no need to. We get that from within. And like I said, you got the ladybugs here. There's 3 of them. And then you've got like almost like an emerald. There's 3 emeralds. Emeralds might be important. What else we got here? We got jasper. Emerald. Yeah, okay. So maybe try, and you got the green roof, self-love. Maybe try emerald. That might help. I would say in the form of a ring or a pendant. And you've got Celtic ties here as well. So you can try that. Anyways, let's get to, that's a lot of, I'm kind of shaky. So if somebody's nervous about something, just remember, if you've done something wrong to somebody else, you're going to have to take it back, okay? If you're getting it handed back, you take it with a, I wouldn't say like, yeah, maybe a grain of salt, but you just, acknowledge, okay, this is what I sent out, this is what I'm getting back. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's almost like you handing yourself your own ass, okay? Because you gotten out of control. Or if somebody's sending you stuff and it's hitting them now and you're witnessing it, remember, you don't want to take joy out of that. You understand it and you could feel for them, but you understand that's their own karma, right? And again, with the money, if you're too money hungry or if you're just enough, then you should be safe within yourself. What are we getting at? 38. What are we getting at? Have no fear. Number 38. Or again, empowerment message. Consider your life a magical gift and your experience of it a beautiful opportunity to leave the world a better place. Now, I'm seeing leave the world a better place. I'm hoping this message is not for you. If you're going through something, I'm sorry. Or if this message is for somebody you love. You give that gift back when death comes and ends your time on this plane. Experiences, relationships, projects, and even long cherished dreams are subject to natural laws of death and magic of the Celtic goddess Morrigan. Now is the time for you to let certain parts of your life die and recognize this process as something to celebrate as well as to mourn. Let go with love and gratitude. Leave your fears behind, for in death there is great magic, and nothing can ever be truly destroyed. From the ashes of the old, a new life and new dreams will come to be. Face this time of dying and death with love and courage. Be willing to be empty. Soon the goddess Morgan will fill you up with the magic, and a new world will be born for you. This is her gift for you when you surrender your resistance and allow things to be as they are. Your alignment message. Magic is everywhere and in all aspects of your life, including death, dying, decay, and what is dark and hidden deep within your very natures. Yet in our modern culture, we spend time in denial, concocting ways to avoid death, refusing to allow nature to be true. We seem to have lost so much wisdom as a result. You're being invited to address the areas in your life that no longer serve and that need to die. This can be ways of thinking. Without a promise of what will take its place, do you need to walk away from someone, a way of behaving or thinking? Like the caterpillar who has no idea how to be a butterfly, you must surrender to the process of metamorphosis. You must make room for the miracle while at the same time not demanding certainty. The magical death goddess will offer you the alignment task of self-inquiry. What death are you resisting right now? What darkness do you need to be brought to awareness? How has fear ruled your choices? Who could you be if you had the courage to look at a life on life's terms? Your magic is so much stronger than you think. You can do this. Your dreams depend on it. Morgan will be with you every step of the way. Have no fear. I think that's very, very clear. Again, with the emerald, I would definitely go through that. Cleansing. There is a monk's morning ritual, morning exercises. Blood flow. Blood flow is important. Keep things going. Yeah,